I'm gonna get back to that story, Sonny. Just, just you listen to Boomer Great One. He's gonna tell you about how it was back in the olden days, back before fire, back when we walked uphill for everything. In fact, we didn't even have a concept of downhill because there was no downhill. Everything was uphill. We thought that was normal. We didn't even have a word for it because there was no alternative. It was uphill all the time. You just need to reach down and grab yourselves by your bootstraps and pull yourselves up, Sonny. Because when I was your age, I bought a house for $25,000. And I made that money on my paper route and bussing tables at the local cafe. And if I can do it, you can do it too. You just need to reach down and pull yourself up and just buckle up there, buckaroo. God, I hate boomers.
I have a female client. God bless her. Female client. I think it was about dating. Her brother was originally a client, then he put her on to me, and then I got her a husband. I don't know if you girls want to listen to that. Well, I did. She did the work, and if I recall, the consultation was about dating, and she was a very empirical, still is a very empirical woman, and she's very physically active. Oh my God, she's in shape. She goes into the gym to get the guys up. But despite her being a very empirical, comments that hard working, puts in the work, then I'll still, it's the female mind is a fascinating thing. 1 + 1 = 2. And they could say, yes, it does. And then the very next day, well, doesn't it equal 3 though? Why can't it equal 3? It's like, who are you? You look like the exact same person I talked to yesterday. They said it was 2. What happened? Did you fall? Did you get hit in the head? What's going on? Why? Why do you like the force of gravity? You constantly go back to wanting to have your cake and eat it too. And isn't there a way around reality that abdicates responsibility? And there's an easy path for me to get what I want with no. It's like what you took the hero's journey. What? And what was it this time? Are guys not asking out girls as much or something? I forget what it was. Again, it's insightful because I don't poll the female population. I don't actually get insight. Like, well, we really like guys. That's what it was. So my girlfriend said, guys aren't asking them out. And first question, are they fat? Because I don't fuck around. Well, so yes. And I said yes. And aside from that, though, yeah, men are a little more reluctant to ask women out today's for various sociological, political, psychological, social wide, mental, and emotional reasons. And then it was, are they? Oh, and then what are they going? I see you're going to have to ask guys out. I mean, that's the hemming and the hawing and the whoa and the wee and the ooh and the ah and the ho and the drum and the Beauregard and the fainting couches. By the end of the day, you spent so many. You spent women's. Hang on, great quote. Somebody write it down. Women spend as much calories of energy avoiding asking men on dates as homeless people avoid work, which is more than the calories of energy it would take to get a job and no longer be homeless, as would it also then be for you ladies to get off your cowardly lazy asses. And there's the cute, you will spend thousands of times more calories of energy, hope and pen and hem and haw, ooey, wowie, wooey, wooey, all vowel words because there's no action. Consonants have action. Vowels are all, that's why the French are French, just a language of vowels. You girls will spend so much more calories of energy not asking a guy out than it would be if you just asked the guy out. And it's just this fascinating psychological, impenetrable wall. You girls just can't do it. And I'm not getting agitated anymore, but I know you're not going to do it. It's not that important to you. But I where I get agitated is stop asking. We're beyond the asking point. We're beyond the vowels again with the French words. And I was not perturbed, a little shocked, little ashamed, I might even say, for this young lady. Like, are you asking me these rookie 101 college freshman girl bullshit questions when you put in the effort and got the guy and you're happily married and you're doing the thing? What are you doing? Running interference for your female friends? You trying to come up with the excuse for them? But then it reminded me of one phrase, and I want to shoot. We've been shooting things down left and right, but one I have not seen addressed. One I have not seen addressed is, but I have so much love to give. I have so much love. Big old tank with crayon. Love to give. F and E, and it's above the F. It's full. It's over brimming with love to give. But I have so much love to give. You look at the girl like, yeah, but here, you ready? Are we all sitting down? We got her sitting down chairs. Is Beauregard there with the fainting salts? Are you hot? Would a guy want to fuck you? No. Doesn't matter how much love you got to give. I don't care if you're brimming over the edge with love to give. I'm good. Hey, Cappy, we have to do this for posterity so that the academic, I'm playing the archaeologist 500 years from now game when they come back and they dig up the archive. Like, look, they told them, and they didn't listen. We have a phrase for women we like, but we're not attracted to, and that is called friends. All ALL. These are complicated one syllable words like no and yes and now and go and stop. All successful romantic and sexual relationships are based on physical attraction. If you don't have that, this is why I tell my male clients, just so you girls know I'm not being agitated, and I'm trying to help you instead of like that fat pig Oprah who's been lying to you for decades. How's that working for your love lives, ladies? Swear to God. The advice I give the men, which is the exact same advice, because physical beauty is a requirement. It's not an option. It's not like heated seats, okay? It's a like a gas tank or an engine. Matter of fact, it is the engine. Physical attraction must be there. And if you don't have it, the opposite of none, all of your efforts will be wasted. All the time, swipey, whatever. All the texty, all the pruning and the primming and the weaving and the makeup and the eyelashes and does this skirt make my ass look fat? No, your ass makes your ass look fat. All of it is wasted. And it's the same thing I tell the guys. You don't want to, girls, you're in the negotiations. You're pulling teeth. You're trying to get the guy to be attracted to you without being physically attractive. And not only is that impossible, it is a tremendous waste of time and frustrating for you, not the guy. The guy's like, why is this weird girl acting all weird around me? She's nice enough, I guess. Oh, look, she made me cookies. Never mind. We could be so much more funny if we didn't have second grade school marms watching our speech. And so I tell the guys, there's no reason for you to ask girls out until you're as physically attractive as you can get. I mean, you don't want to be like becoming a professional bodybuilder and you got nothing else going on in life. But did you lose? This is why I tell the guys, did you lose? Are you fat? You are? Don't bother asking out girls. Do you go to the gym? You don't? Don't bother asking out girls. Do you have a plan? I know depending on your age, you may not have a career or a job. So you're a 19-year-old kid. Okay, I get that. Are you in school for STEM? Are you in the military? Do you have some life goals? Do you got your hygiene game down? There's a shocking one. Are you going to be attractive enough so the other person, guy or girl, is willingly, uncontrollably attracted to you? Are you going to put in that effort? Because if you're not, then all, a couple more L's in that one, but still one syllable, all of your efforts will be wasted. It's so inefficient. It's such a waste of time. And frankly, this is not 100% statement. It is simplifying it so you have a rule to go by. No guy gives a shit how much love you have to give. Asterisk. Except, okay, for these initial stages, no guy cares. No guy. If you're not physically attractive, the guy's going to move on. Okay. It's like, look, I've talked a car without an engine, plane without wings. But I have so much landing gear to live. A guy can look at you, that plane ain't got no wings. It ain't going to fly. And they move on. But I have so much landing gear to give. The really cushiony tires. You barely noticed you're landing. And this is where another 2-syllable word comes in. It's called both. See, like I said before, you could have love to give. Over your cuppeth floweth over of love to give. But if you don't have the good looks, it's not gonna, doesn't matter. Plane without wings, car without an engine. But if you want the guy to commit, now we go into the realm of both. See, a guy will spend time with you. You could be an insufferable bitch, and every guy's been, and you girls know, you've seen it happen. The guy you really like is going on with was she hot? Did she have nice tits? Did she have long hair? I wonder why. I wonder why. But if you'd like to win and get the geyser, especially the good geyser, you need to deliver both. You need to have all the world, of love in the world, so much love to give. Okay, tank's full. And not or, a lot of monosyllabic words today. Very vocabulary lesson cappy here. And love to give. Now, there are some caveats and restrictions. You shouldn't just be a doormat. Of course not. You shouldn't just be throwing yourself at a guy desperation. You should not just think that love is a currency or a cachet by which to buy the affections of men. It won't work. The way to a man's heart is through his dick. There it is. Oh, God, Jesus. Dick, another monosyllabic word. Love, dick, all, but, both. Man, we're kicking up the IQ today. What a lecture in literature. Or linguistics, I guess. You have to be the whole package if you want the guy to commit. And so, first, be hot. Rule one. Be hot. Rule 2, don't use your love to give as leverage and just hit them with it. Like, get a life, go do something, get a job, go get a career, get an education, go have some fun, go do anything whatever it is you want. Go become someone unique that the guy can actually follow on. Don't just be this love to give machine gun where you see a guy and you just flood him with it. It's like hitting with love. I don't want. Hey, what the hell is going on? God, I need a shield. Jim, what the hell is going on here? What she? I don't know. She's this marginally attractive 4. I don't know what she's doing. Find a guy that's worthwhile. This is where the courtship comes in. Why am I giving? They're not going to listen. I know. I just don't. I don't. I just want to shoot this one, but I have so much love to give that should be used reciprocally. The guy deserves it. Nah. So you wait, girls. You wait. First, get hot. Okay, we got that. Then you get hot. Then you save it for someone really special, like a felon who's got six-pack abs and is violent. Oh my god. There you go. There was like this nerdy medical student that I was gonna like. But you're say you got an ankle bracelet. Ooh, bad boy. Now you're single, mom. Now you're single, mom. So there you go. And now in Cappy's world, there be no. We will never hear again. But I have so much love to give. There will be pretty girls that say, "But I have so much love to give," and I hit the gym. Then we'd have an issue like, "Well, that's kind of odd. Yeah, you got landing gear and you got wings. Why isn't the plane taking off?" Oh, Cappy, but the dream is to be able to fly without wings and drive a car without an engine because the engine and the wings take work. And we all know the perfect mental state is the perfect mental state. It's more important to believe and have hope in the lie than it is to have actual progress in the real world because the work required in the real world to have tangible results would disturb the peace and calm and sedativeness of the perfect mental state. You must not interrupt the perfect mental state with the harsh realities of the work that is required in the real world. Maintain the perfect mental state at all costs, even if it costs you your life. Not that you die, you just would ruin your life pining for the shit that's never going to happen because you're never going to put the work into it. Happy, how do I get the girls? By the way, I'm not picking on just you girls, it's the guys too. Should I get cufflinks? What kind of pomade should I put in my hair? I'm a short king. Should I do this or should I? Why is Chad Elkins calling me? Link below. If if you girls really want to find a guy, I don't have a course or a book on anything on how to get the and I really won't put that together because it wouldn't sell. If you actually wanted to, there is a book product out there. It's called Rush's Lady. I don't even know if you could get that anymore. That would be the epitome book for you to get. But if you really want to get the guys, I recommend going and read Lady. I also have a book link, or not a book, a course link below called The Dad You Never Had. And there is a chapter for women on how to get a guy. How girls want the book. How do I get a guy, but only doing the shit I want? Okay, that book with that. It's called Oprah. Go get Oprah's book. But if you want something empirical and something that might, I don't know, work in the real world, go take that course. The Dad You Never Had. It's available on Teachable. Let's go to the super chats. Ross the skunk, $5. Yep. If a lady of reasonable weight asked me out, I'd go for the first date unless she had crazy. Yeah. It. You're going to see them fight like I'm trying to think. Fight like the Poles in the Warsaw Ghetto when the Soviets and the Germans were besieging on both. You're going to see them fight. They will spend a year. They will suffer more pain and expend more calories of energy avoiding asking a guy out than if they just asked the guy out. It's not going to happen. I know at no point in time did I think it was going to happen. It's the first. I want the orange. Well, go pick the orange. Whoa. But I'm kind of more of a traditional girl when it comes to the romances. In the olden days, the guys would pick the orange for me. Yeah, but for literally 3 generations and 60 years now, you've been talking about how you're going to pick your own orange. So go pick your own orange. Oh, well, tee But yeah, for me personally though, I don't want to pick the orange. I don't think the girls realize I don't think men have realized how much further the pendulum has swung back the other direction. Like I said, it's a quiet quitting on the part of guys that men have been retreating. Guys are not asking girls out anymore, and the data is coming in piecemeal. But what I think is a canary in the coal mine is all these online dating apps that are just cratering. You're not even having guys ask you out online anymore, girl. Of course, because these online platforms have become so corrupt. And as I've said before, you can't have dating platforms or dating apps if there's no dates. And they are. This is another bit of anecdotal evidence coming from my female agent in the field. No one's asking out my girlfriends. Oh, okay. Well, what do you want me to do? Cool. Well, I guess you better go ask out the guys. Whoa! Whoa! For a group of people that want to kill their babies in utero, I don't see what the big deal is about asking a guy out. I mean, come on. you, you seem able to do some pretty ballsy stuff. I don't see what they won't. They're not going to pick the orange. They're not. They're not. I don't. You know what? I don't care why. But why are they? They said, who cares? It is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and analyze it. We ain't got time for this stuff. It's just, and then in the occasional instance, like, well, how do I get the guys? I'm here. You got to do this. Well, not. I'm done. I told you, and now we're done. I don't care because you're not gonna do what is required. Because at the end of the day, they don't like you that much. If girls really liked you that much, ladies, if you really like the guy that much, you'd go to the gym, right? You'd stop eating. If guys like their wives that much, they wouldn't let themselves get fat. They love the food and the lazy that's in the sloth. That's why your husband has a gut. He loves the food and the laziest more than you. Why can't you? Your American parents don't love their kids more than the SUVs that they got to go work 2 jobs to afford. Why does no one see the actions tell you everything you need to know about these people's values? I just wish I don't want suburbanite, paycheck to paycheck people complaining about how their children are growing up weird. You can't afford things. I don't want to hear about you guys. How do I get the girls out when you're this fat pig? Or you're having trouble with you. Why did my wife divorce me when you let yourself go? And ladies, I don't want to hear you complain. Oh, I can't find a guy. I have so much love to give. When you ask no guys, adult world here. It is a Scooby-Doo mystery. Urban Hermit, $2. New Cappy, now you're single, mom. Killer Bulldog, 428, $2. He's right around the corner, ladies. If you just hold out, I know you're 53, but if you hold out, 58 is the new 25. That's when a woman really comes into her own. She achieves her Super Saiyan final form. And if men don't like that, they're immature. That's when that's when the Mayan calendar will really work out. We forgot to carry the 1. Yeah. So you just wait, ladies. He's right around the corner. He's right around the corner. My truth, the king, the war of words isn't getting through because the rhetoric is not precise. Yeah, the words do not match what they honestly think, and therefore the action they're going to put into the world. Paradox of choice, not it. It's the illusion of choice that is plaguing these gals. That's separate. Yeah, they have plenty of men to choose from on the internet. That's a separate thing. But there's a guy that usually when there's a guy that spurned their advances or didn't notice they dropped their handkerchief, shittily dropped a microscopically small handkerchief that it was that no one noticed. I have so much love to give. Well, look, right now, every woman in America, there's at least one guy she wants him to ask her out. There is nothing stopping her from asking him out. Nothing. Not one woman today in the United States of America is going to ask a guy, what is it? The 15th. Not one. No, you're not going to see it in a historical record. We go through all the text and the Grams and the this and the that. Like, if we're to do some kind of like massive day long audit on social media or texting, right? Not one girl today in the United States is going to ask a guy out. It's not going to happen. All and I'm fine with that. These seem to be unviolable laws of sexual human nature. Fine. Just stop talking about you have so much love to give. But why can't you find? I don't want to hear. What did you want, Chad? Was this important? Urban Hermit, $2. They told me you were a They told me you were a genius with explosives. Start proving it. So great. Hey, Nuke is in the house. What's up, man? Yes, my latest book, A World Without Men. The narrator does a great Gregory Peck impersonation. Bullshit. They listen. I live around them in Minnesota, Rand. And they racist. What? Who is? I don't care. I don't care about Minnesota. Minnesota gets exactly what it deserves. Exactly. Potato sauce. 5 Australian men are playing Where's Wally, except they're Wally and the girls are blindfolded. I don't think what men are looking. The data. Let's explain how it goes. The journey from no knowledge to fact kind of goes like this. People are unaware something's happening, but it happens enough that people see it with their eyes and their experiences. Now, academics love getting on that and saying, "Oh no, you just seem to think there's more crime happening in this neighborhood," and they're like, "No, that's why they don't want you to believe your eyes so they can screw you over later." But you start picking up, I noticed a couple gals the other day. They had their hair all poofy bangy. It's weird. Wonder if that's when you start to notice, and you would exchange information. And before the advent of computers and academic, there really was. He just had these observations as a caveman. I noticed the saber-toothed tigers are over there by that forest in the water. I bet you they go over there for protection in the water. We should go hunting over there. And somehow humans got by on that. Then there's kind of a trend that other people you corroborate, you get more empirical bits a day. Like, hey, wait, did you know? Yeah, I saw that too. And at that point, you can say, yeah, there's a trend. This is happening. Oh, we can't prove it until some expert comes out with an academic study. So then schmucks like me would come in and we'd do polling and research. And then you'd theorize why. And usually the theory why something is happening is because you got to be a pessimist. You have to be a misanthrope. But as long as you're a misanthrope and a pessimist, you can figure it out. They're doing that because they're lazy sacks of shit. Oh, and then the academics, oh, you can't say that. They're noble, wonderful people. No, they're just doing it because they're lazy sacks of shit. And then you go and get actual data, usually in the measurement units of measurement of currency. But there's other things. It could be polling. And then you see the trend. You're like, yep, my pessimistic assumption about humans being pieces of shit was correct. And then, oh, I guess you were right. And that's how we go from not knowing anything to fact. I don't know what that has to do with playing Where's Wally? Where's Waldo? My Truth, the King, $5. Getting used by a dude that's way above her is a loss, just like a dude getting used as a wallet. It's the yin to their yang. 2030 is price discovery. I am proud of the young men of the younger generations, and mine and younger, X, millennial, Zoomer, even Alpha, because you guys are heeding the information. You are listening and acting upon and incorporating the information. You get all the information. We come back and we report. Hey, this is what's happening. And you boys are taking action. You're not going to college as much for stupid degrees. You're going into the trades. You're not working as hard. You're staying away from. You're not going to go take a girl to a movie and dinner. You're going to go to a dinner date or a coffee date. You take the information, you incorporate it into your psyche, and you act on it. Girls are still living like it's 1985, except with the internet. And they keep on, you know, I know he's 6'3" and he has 5 felonies and is a drug dealer. I know you find that guy very attractive. I don't know how many generations now we've been telling you that's a bad long-term bet and that you should definitely be using protection while you're having fun with him. But you might want to go and find a guy who is probably equally good looking. He just happens to have a yellow hard hat on and isn't as sexy as being a drug dealer. He's just, electricity dealer. He delivers electricity to homes. Nope. Nope. If anything, the paradox of choice has made them double down or quadruple down on I'm going to get my felony Disney prince who's a billionaire yet his vote's Democrat. They're going to get their guy. They're going to get their guy, and they just keep getting screwed over. And you know what? That's fine because that is choice, and everyone has choice. As long as you're going to suffer the responsibles. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom. I can't sing. In other words, what I'm saying is I don't think 2030 will be price discovery. I'm just fascinated with the tonnage of empirical data and information that has been given to people online as it pertains to, well, not even the sexes. Not everyone. Guys seem to capitalize on this information quicker than women, if at all. Guys are learning to go golf. Girls are doubling down on MBAs and girl bars. It's like, okay, you pay the taxes. You go into debt. You commute. It is. Okay, you seem to be a little more empirical. Oh. Diamond Sanford Jr., $2 just pulled the trigger on divorce after 18 years. Good man. Good man. I mean, it sucks, but good man. I mean, now both of you can be free. Dre, $2. The Bears will accept all the lonely women love. Yeah, free meals. Why are the Bears so well fed? I don't know what happened. The bear population just exploded. JJJS2 Canadian, yet it's still in our nature to find girl. It is. Men aren't, you're never going to get rid of your desire. No, it's never going to go away. But I don't think men, I'll give you a perfect example, JJ. Young men today are spending nowhere near the amount of times going to nightclubs as we did back in my day. Young men today, like let's just say 24 and younger, or maybe even young, maybe more like 22. But young men today, or all men today, they've changed their behavior, are spending nowhere near as much time on dating apps as they used to, say, 10, 15 years ago. Right? Because it's not worth it. In other words, it might take a while, but guys through trial and error will change their strategy. They will change their behavior based on information. I do not see that the girls are still majoring in dumb stuff at the same rates as they used to. Back when I wrote Worthless, God, what, 12 years ago? Overall, men and women are going to college less. So that's a good thing for both men and women. But that would be a good, fascinating study. Who is quicker to act on empirical information that they don't like? Yeah. Diamond, $2 again. Divorcing a feminist after 1,000 concessions. Good. Go now. You could go live your life, and she could go live her life. Whatever it is that feminists want to live their life. I don't know. Dre, $2 women. Why are men under 30 not asking girls out? Oh, here's a great philosophy. We're not going to go into why. We go through the litany of reasons why. It doesn't matter. It is what is. Let's do an experiment. This will benefit everybody. Let's say through a 2-year meta study, experts and academia find out the top 5 reasons men are not going out with women. Would it matter? At the end of the day, women are going to be the ones that have to. Guys aren't asking us out enough. Well, then what do you think the solution is? Regardless of the origins or the genesis of the reason why, what's it? Oh, I guess you better start asking out guys. I had a buddy like that. He was tortured over why his girlfriend broke up with him, and she would never give him a straight answer. I said, "It doesn't matter why. Kind of, she's lying to you now, not telling you. So it doesn't matter. It is what it is." Urban Hermit, $2. I would never put a diamond ring on a rotten banana. Dre, $2. Apple Vision dating in cyberspace is the future. I don't see how that's any different than the internet. It's just better graphics, right? It's a weird, obscure third choice that's going to happen where there is going to be AI partners. I think there'll be AI boyfriends and there'll also be AI girlfriends. I think the AI girlfriends will be more popular than the AI boyfriends because men just have bigger sex drive, or I guess need to have conversation. Maybe I there'll be AI guys, sure. It'll be a weird, not human, not real third option, but I don't care. I'll hopefully be dead by that time. I'll see it in my lifetime. I'll know. I'll see it. I'll look at it. And then you'll just have more people leaving the market, more people going with synthetic, not real boyfriends, girlfriends, and then maybe a girl's there. There's your answer, girl. Go get yourself a digital boyfriend, an AI boyfriend. And he'll tell you whatever you want to hear. You just won't have a wallet. That's gonna be the problem for the AI boyfriends. He's not gonna be able to take you out for dinner. Oh well. All right. Link below. The dad you never had. That's all we got. See you guys later. Toodles.